After the Fall is a VR co-op zombie shooter from the developers of the critically acclaimed 2016 VR classic Arizona Sunshine. So how successful are Vertigo Games in adapting their formula into a truly replayable co-op shooter like Left 4 Dead? In this video, I'll be taking a look at the Quest 2 version of the game and telling you just that. Just to be clear, I was sent a pre-release copy of the game, so I wasn't able to try out the multiplayer features. Instead, I had to rely on bots. They definitely weren't perfect, but they did get the job done. One of them was even nice enough to revive me, which might not seem like a lot, but if you've played Back 4 Blood, you know the struggle. The actual structure of the game itself is largely based around these core co-op features, with a large social hub where you can meet new teammates and begin story missions. And of course, it's where you'll start each harvest run. When you first load into a game, you'll begin in a safe room full of interactive arcade machines, where you can pick out weapons and other items. These items are bought with the currency earned by killing zombies and completing harvest runs. The game does a great job at incentivizing player choice, as you can spend your credits on gear to make the run easier or save and deposit them at the end. You can then go back to the hub and spend the credits you earn to upgrade your weapons. It's definitely a well-designed gameplay loop and will no doubt entice a lot of players to keep coming back. That is of course if the gunplay doesn't already have you hooked, which in my opinion, it probably will. I cannot even begin to describe just how great the gunplay is. It's fluid, it's satisfying, and above all else, it's just simply fun. And for those looking for a challenge, this is definitely a game for you. I'm not sure if it's just that I had to play with bots, but even on the second easiest difficulty, I still had some very stressful situations, like the one you can see on screen now. And it only ramps up from there. You'll eventually have to face some truly terrifying special infected. And there's quite a bit of variety between them. Of course, there's the basic ones you'll find in pretty much every zombie game, but some require very different methods of dealing with them. Even the basic zombies have drastically different variations. All of these factors create a very unpredictable experience, and you'll likely come across completely new enemies when visiting the same locations. The story in After the Fall is definitely not the main focus, and I probably couldn't tell you any of the characters' names from memory. But for the most part, they're pretty well acted.
When you freeze out here, you gotta get boosted or it's game over. Oh, splat! Got one!
And the story does its job in setting up the world and giving context to each mission. The focus is definitely on world building instead of a self-contained story, and I think it works well. The graphics in After the Fall are very impressive on standalone hardware, and it runs pretty well too. There is a big difference compared to the PC VR version, but I think it's more of a testament to just how good it looks on PC. It's amazing how well optimized this game is, especially when you consider its cross-platform matchmaking. After the Fall is quite possibly the best co-op VR game ever made. With crossplay on all platforms and a fluid social system, it raises the bar in pretty much every way. And with some big promises for post-launch content, you can be confident you'll get your money's worth. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to leave a like and maybe even subscribe to see my future content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.